Hello folks and welcome to another Tactical Mac 7's video on YouTube, a Mac Tactics tactic. This is my 4231. It's nice to go back to the 4231. I haven't been to this for a long time. I put a lot of videos right at the start. I love this formation. One of my favourites, probably my favourite. I used it a lot over previous FIFAs, so this is great to get back to it. I put a thing into the Discord, asked my testers, going into the end game of this game, what would you like to see in a tactic? What do you want me to produce? What do you want me to do? And they were just like, give me everything. Give me everything. Give me something that concedes no goals, that scores a lot of goals, that retains a lot of possession, that's counter-attacking, it dominates opponents, it causes rage quits, all this stuff. And I was like, yay, great. I have a magic wand. No, I went away and I had a think about it, and when I played about with some formations, I started with a 5 at the back, and what I thought about doing was like swarming and overloading and doing that sort of stuff. But when I kind of played about with them, I realised that a lot of formations, a lot of tactics are good at doing a couple of things. There's not many that are good at doing everything. Like you've got the 4-3-2-1, which is good defensively and good offensively. I get that, and that's the high level of FIFA. Or EAFC. That's pretty much all you see. You see the 4-4-1-1 now as well. You would see the 5-4-1 if it was allowed, and you'd probably see like a 3 at the back as well if it was allowed. But what I thought is if I could get two formations and two tactics that did everything, they would become as a pair. So this is it. It's a pair. There's two videos, one today and one on Wednesday. This is a 4-2-3-1. The second one comes on Wednesday. You'll see that. It's control and domination. Total control, total domination. This is the control part of it, the control tactic, the control formation, and then on Wednesday you'll get the domination part. So this 4-2-3-1 is all about how you control the game and how you stop people being able to play through you, and how you become really structured, really rigid, really difficult to break down, and really difficult to play against. And that's what this is about. And I'm hopefully going to show you some good examples of gameplay where you'll see me playing against decent players who put me under a lot of pressure but struggle to break me down. You'll also see me concede a whole lot of goals because I'm just not a very good defender. But you'll see, I'll explain to you what I'm trying to do and where the theory behind the tactic comes from, and why I think it works, and why I think it can help you achieve more wins. And that's what we want to do. And thank you very much for all the subs and all the likes and the comments. We're pushing. We're over 950 subs, which is absolutely amazing. It's all down to you guys. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Please keep commenting, keep asking me questions, jump into Discord and chat to me. I'm happy to help anybody I can. Happy to try and explain my decision-making process when I'm doing these tactics as well. I'm more than happy to do all that. So let's get into some gameplay. Right, let's get into the gameplay of the 4-2-3-1 control. So first team I came up against was this one, Sorloth. Keep an eye on him because he's a bloody pain. Notice menu bar missing, gone, hidden, for the dude that was moaning last time. Got you, man. Got you. So we start off. We're in the 4-2-3-1. We'll give it a wee bit of time just to let it get into shape, and then I'll pause it and let you see where players are. There. I don't know what goes on. I hate when that happens. When you get that little bar at the bottom, and you think you've got the ball, and the next thing you know, you don't have the ball. So let's pause it here. So the reason I'm pausing it here, just so I can show you down the bottom the shape we're in. So we've got our 4 across the back, we've got our 2 central midfielders, sorry, 4 across the back, 2 central midfielders, we've got our 3 cams, and we've got our striker. You can see that Saka has gone slightly right into that channel, which we want. We're happy with that. I'm not entirely sure what the behaviour is that does that, or the instructions that do that, but I'm happy with that just now. So we're playing our way through. We're going to try and play down the lines. Looking for those wee through balls. We're looking for players just running off of the shoulders of defenders. Because we're, like I say, this is a structured formation. You can see straight away that they're playing like a 4-2-2 or a 4-2-4 or something, high pressure. The way their players are set up. So this is ideal for us because we want to accept pressure. Get the ball across. Mbappe makes a clever run in front of the defender. We get our first goal. So that was quick from middle to front. We're not wasting time. We're not tiki-taka in this one. You can do tiki-taka, but we're not looking for tiki-taka as a priority on this one. We're looking for structured control. There, Gomez makes a really nice interception. We get the ball to Rice, out to Mbappe. We're looking for our fullback. Remember, both our fullbacks are on stay back, so they're not going to bomb forward. Ball into the middle. We get really lucky there. We had a lovely wee dink ball at the top. I don't know why she went with a header there. I wanted her to let the ball drop and take it on her left foot, but with the corner, we mess up. And we get put under pressure there, but we pick up the ball. I don't know what happens there. I try and do a skill move. I can't tell you how bad this gameplay was. You'll see my players turn like they're trucks. It's like even the most agile players like that there. How have I not got that ball? We got a really good tackle there at the end to take the ball away. Big switch. We're looking to try and drive. A nice ball down the line. Again, I don't know why they're ice skating. I hate when the gameplay goes like this. This tends to happen when you're playing a console on PC. You tend to get these really bad gameplays. Enzo controlling the play in the middle there, so you want someone that's good at passing. Here, this is what we're looking for, just to create that wee bit of space. And I'll go back and I want to highlight that at this point, this is the break that we want. So we have managed to break the lines. We have our striker and the 3 cams, and we're 3-on-3 here, so we should be at least getting a shot on goal. We want to be scoring, and it all comes from just winning the ball high up the park. And we've got the pace, and at this point in the year, it's all about making sure you're maxing out your pace on your players. Ultimate Team's always been about pace, so it's just about making sure the players you've got in the park have their best pace split, basically. So we're 2-0 up, playing quite nicely. He's or she, don't know, looks like a 4-2-2 or a 4-2-4, trying to really press me back. We're looking for, like, what is that? How can the game do that? Anyway, excuse me. So we're looking for that little run there from Saka, and that's exactly the type of play we're looking for. We're looking to recycle the ball. So win the ball here, get it forward fast. We've got our 3 cams really narrow and our striker. We play the ball into our striker's feet, play the ball back, and then our cam has made the run beyond. And Saka takes a lovely shot from the edge of the box. That's the kind of play we're looking for. So at this point, I'm like 3-0 up. I thought he was going to quit here, but he doesn't. I'm not sure what happens. It's a little bit toxic, if I'm honest. You'll see in a wee bit. So again, that's just the game and me not able to control my players properly. You see, I think he's having the same problem at this point because he's thrown into big tackles. Again, that's a really weird pass. I'm not sure why it went there. That's a weird pass from him as well. Tried to do a wee skill move just to see if I could do anything because the connection was so bad. That's a nice ball into Athena. This is a weird ball, and let's take a minute just to appreciate how bad this is. So here, Gomez is pushing back. Sorry, Gomez is pushing forward. Thiago Silva is going with the runner. Here, I take control of the player. The ball is touching my foot. Now that is my ball. All day long. That is my ball. Has to be. No. Tell me DDA doesn't exist when you see stuff like that, right? Tell me DDA doesn't exist. So we go 3-1, fine. Then we give the ball away stupidly, straight away. No idea how. Then the ball goes through my legs. And he's going to pause it. Straight away, love a little ball through to Sorloff. What's my keeper doing? Edge of the box, cross goal. There's no way that should go in. No way that should go in. Now he just fannies about, takes his time, a full pause, then he pauses it for a second time. Finally, we're getting back into the game again. I'm not going to waste 2 minutes of your life like he wasted 2 minutes of my life. So we're now 3-2, and I'm like, right, let's go back into control. That's what the formation's about. Lose the ball instantly. Regain it. So there's a great run through here, and I don't know what that shot is. Genuinely don't know what that shot is. It goes in somehow, but the power on it is just ridiculously low. And this is what I'm finding with this game when I'm playing consoles, is the connection or the things that happen in the game are really awkward. There, I'm just bumping into him to try and get the ball now because tackling's not working. Again, ball roll or heel to heel doesn't work. Luckily, we get an offside. We get the ball out wide. Again, we try and do a step over. Somehow he's right on top of me. Missed the ball altogether again. We get the ball here. We just about lose it. He's in a high pressure from tactic now, so we spread the ball out wide. Come back inside. One touch, then forward. And that should have been a nice ball, but the game's been a bit of a pain. So we're just picking up our men and we're marking. Not letting Sorloth run. Tav getting in the way right there. Ball through. That should have been to Mbappe, but we managed to play a lovely little dink over. We juggle the ball forward and Mbappe smashes it in. And that's why having fast players is really important. Having fast players now with strength is good. So we pick up the ball again from kickoff. It's really hard to make any passes. We dink over the top, but his defence is nice and solid. Again, he's going the ball out wide. We're on a narrow formation, so we have to bring our team across. We pick up the ball with Leao in the middle. We sprint boost. Ball down the inside of the... Play a ball and down the inside of the centre back and the full back, just into those channels because that's where we want to be playing. Pick up the ball with Saka in the middle here. We just do a wee burst of pace and then drill. Should have drilled the ball across goal. Recycling the ball, just looking for that space. Try to show you. I'll show you here. You can see how deep his whole team is now. It's like a 4-2-2 or something, whatever it is, what he's moved to. But you see how compact my team is. My defence is still here. One CDM here. One CDM's going a wee bit too far forward. And here, got my 3 cams and my striker. But we're all in a very narrow area of the pitch. And that's what we want with this. To control the ball, to control the game. Being narrow at this point helps us. Allows us to play better passes, even when the game plays so bad. And it allows us to do things like that, pick up the ball straight away. And I stop it here because I had a feeling he was going to quit right after. So it's into the second game. We're into our formation again. We lose the ball straight away. Don't know how Theo's so high up the park. He does well there, and it's like, again, it's a really bad connection, really bad gameplay. You can see that from that really slow ball inside. So I'm waiting for him to take the corner. He does. We win the header. We've got the ball here. We lose the ball instantly again. He's not even playing some, but I give away a free kick. And you just know the game's not on your side when stuff like that's happening. At this point I'm thinking, is he actually playing? But he is. Takes a free kick straight into the wall. We try and charge it down. He recycles. We pick up the ball in the middle. And that's what you're seeing more often. No, that's what we want to do. We're trying to intercept balls and we're trying to recover the ball in the centre of the park with our CDMs. We want our CDMs to be the main players that we're using to recover the ball. Gives us a nice little base to which to build on. There we go. Rice collecting the ball again. Chawinga taking up a nice position in the channel and Saka getting forward. Makes a good tackle with Arujo. Another one with Arujo. Here we just try to put pressure, make sure that the channels are covered. That's a nice ball. It was a no-look ball, but a nice ball into the channel there. Again, our CDM picks it up and we build up play from our CDM. Gomez coming out of position there, but it's fine. Now we're just using Mbappe's pace to burst through and then shoot across goal. That's a really effective way of scoring now as well. If you get into that kind of 45-degree angle, hitting it high across goal. The AI of the keepers isn't very good at saving those ones. So here again, he's managing to break, but we pick up the ball with our CDM and then we build from our CDM. And that's what the structure of this is about. Pulling defences out, making people make mistakes, and being in the right place to score. And that's all we're trying to do. And he calls it here, I think. Why do we keep going? Yeah. Oh yeah, I think he just stops playing actually. Or does he? I had one of these nights doing these videos where everybody was super toxic and not wanting to play and just being a nightmare. So yeah, again, we're building from our CDM. Pinged pass into the middle. Dinked ball into the outside. First attempt at cross doesn't work, but we stick with it. Get the ball back. We fake shot. Try and run inside. No penalty. Dubious. Putting pressure on him. He's got Chal, Cancelo in the CDM or centre mid position. Or Lisi, who everybody seems to have. I say that while I'm doing Evo as well, but here he's just trying to turn and find a bit of space, but because we've got our cam and our left back doubling up in that position, it's really difficult for him. So this is the point I was wanting to show you guys how good this is. It just, so he's pushing, you can see where the level of his team is. Like, they're well in my half. So he's got he's got the person on the ball, and then he's got 4 ahead of him. So he's got 4, it looks like a 4-2-4 again. So you've got 4 players in and around the box. Now they should be covered by corresponding players on your team, right? And then you have your 2 left attacking mid and your right attacking mid who are on comeback as well. Or on comeback, and they kind of double up into those areas. Then you've got your 2 CDMs who are on a narrow formation that sit in front of the D, and then your central cam will come back as well. So that's what I mean about control. We're stifling it and making it a box area that is very difficult for them to play through, and that's what we're trying to do. We don't want to give them... Oh, how do I get rid of this? That's annoying. Oh, that's so much easier. We don't want to give them room to play. And we win the ball with our CDM, and we can start playing with our other CDM. And that's what it's about. And then our 2 left and right cams, they bomb forward. And as long as you've got pace there, treat them like wingers, you're laughing. And we get forward and we score. So we've scored a traditional counter-attack there. We have absorbed a hold of pressure, and we've just, boom, counter-attacked them. And that's what we're trying to do with this formation. We're wanting to control possession, and we're wanting to control the attacking and defending of it. So it's not expressive, it's not expansive, it's not free-flowing, but it is structured, and it does allow us to control what's going on. We control when we attack, we control when we recover the ball, basically. Here again, he's got space here, he gets lucky. Manages to get a deflected goal, and that's fine because you're going to concede in this game. This game will never let you not. When the game decides you're conceding. So here he's trying to put pressure on me now. Rice has broken the lines. We're just looking for a wee dinky ball through there. One touch, and again, and again. Wee left stick, just left stick. You can see from the control in the top right. That's only left stick. No LB, no RB. Just left stick. But no running. Don't sprint at that point. It's about getting out of your head. You don't want to sprint at that point. So he's breaking again, and we're just covering the run. We give away the foul, but, you know, hey-ho. He plays the ball down the left. His left back comes forward. He's got an overlap inside. That's a very composed finish. We never marked a run. We were just a little bit late, so... He found space. Here we're just doing the 1-2s on the wings to create space. Here we go, we do it ourselves. Another 1-2. And that's what the triangles is all about. Nice little 1-2 triangles. Getting ourselves in positions and scoring. And we control it when we want to control it. We defend when we need to defend. And we attack when we need to attack. And that's what this formation is all about. So you see here again, we've recovered the ball, but we just very quickly show you again. We have our back four, we have our 2 CDMs, we have our 3 cams, and we have our striker, and we are in a super narrow corridor. We are controlling everything inside this box. That is our control space. That is what we're doing. And when we can run, we do. And with having our striker patrolling and able to move into channels, we can do a lot. And again, left stick dribble in there, ball roll as well. He's trying to attack on the counter, but we've got 2 CDMs and a back four that's just standing up. All we're doing is standing him up here, getting a foot in. We win the ball back, and again, with our CDMs, we build. And we go. Nice one-touch stuff. Constantly looking for the one-touch. You know, I like tiki-taka, and even in this sort of stuff, when I'm doing very structured and very controlled play, I still like tiki-taka style play. Dinged over the top, but Tavernier puts pressure. Just try to mark that passing lane. Again, he gets the ball across, but we're sitting fairly deep and we're able to get the ball. And that is it. That is the gameplay. So you see it's all about control, all about passing, and just countering when you've got the opportunity to counter. Holding up the ball and looking for the through balls, looking for the balls into the channels. Do that and you will be very successful with this formation. It's a formation you can play the full game. But it's definitely a formation if you're 1-0 up or something, you can go into it just to control the game. I do that a lot. Right, let's get into the tactics. So, there you go. There's some gameplay of me conceding a lot of goals and not being the best EAFC player there. But you got to see how the tactic sets up. You got to see how it kind of how deep it is, how it works on the counter attack, and how it is really controlled and structured. And that's what this one's all about: control and structure. That's what I worked on with this. So if we get into the tactics, here it is. So we have it on balanced defensive style, width 38, depth 42, build to play long ball, chance creation forward runs, attacking width of 70. So this goes out of my normal comfort zone. Players in the box 4, corner kicks and free kicks up to you 2 and 2. The reason why this is high, this can go right up to 80 if you want it to, if you want to be a bit more expansive. I just like this being high and this being low because of what I'm trying to do, because I feel like the rest of the instructions are so structured, you can get away with being a little bit more, a little bit higher of a divide between the two of them. Long ball and forward runs, you can change this again to balance and possession if you want to contain more control. I put this on long ball and forward runs to cater to everybody, because if you're not good at triggering runs, then you will get a little bit stuck with this. So if you're good at triggering runs and things, then take it off long ball. Completely up to you. So striker is on stay central, getting behind, come back on defense. Cam is on come back on defense, get into the box. On all 3 of them. Our 2 centre mids are on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking and cover centre. And our fullbacks are on stay back while attacking and overlap. We don't touch our centre backs. And our goalkeeper is on whatever you want. I would have them on comfort crosses and sweeper keeper. The only thing I would do if you're on next gen is I would put this on free roam on Saka, just to give you a little bit more option. And that is how I would set this up. For old gen, I would just take free roam off. Just doesn't seem to do the same thing. But yeah, that is it. This tactic is all about controlling. It's all about using the wings. It's about getting players into position. You really want fast players for Mbappe and Leao. These have to be fast players because they're playing as actual wingers. You want a medium attacking, high defensive work rate player as at least one of these or both of them, and you want the other one to be high. You just want them both having high defensive work rates. Your fullbacks, again, you can trigger them with a D-pad if you get used to that. And that's really it. You've seen how it plays. You've seen how it goes. It's a really effective formation. It's a really controlling formation. It's really hard to play through. And it's really hard for players to break you down. So, give it a go. See if you like it. If you like it, like the video. If you don't like it, don't like the video. Or dislike the video. Do what you want to do. It's up to you. Your lives. You get to do it. Remember, only play this game while it's fun. If it stops being fun, just play something else. That's what I do. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye.